Welcome to my guide on how to analyze a business for political risk analyst. This video is a follow-up to my guide on how to start your own online political risk business. Analyzing a business is going to be your bread and butter for this industry. It is something that you are going to be doing on a regular basis. I will be giving you a basic framework in this video, and all you must do is follow it. Once you get used to the political risk industry, then you can change things around. I personally use a modified version of this framework. Some of the stuff in this video is also helpful for investing. If you are somebody that likes to invest in stocks, then this video might be helpful. However, I would like to note that this video is only for analyzing businesses. This includes small businesses, private companies, and corporations. This video is not for analyzing institutions. I will be uploading a separate video for that on Wednesday because I am still working on it. I will be doing the rest of this video off the top of my head, and I apologize for any background noise in advance. So the first thing you have to do is analyze the business. What does the company actually do? How does it make money? Where are its customers? Where are its suppliers? Where are its physical assets? You need to know these things. Next up is country exposure. And you want to figure out which countries matter to the business that you are analyzing. And then you will want to assess political stability, election risk, regulatory environment, corruption, rule of law, security environment, and government effectiveness for these countries. Next, we have political risk categories. The categories I have listed here are basic categories, and you can change these up at any time. You do not need to use these specific categories, but this is a good starting point. So the first one we have is government risk. Can the government change the rules? Next up we have geopolitical risk. How do international relations affect the business? Social risk. Can society disrupt operations? Security risk. Threats to personnel and assets. Regulatory risk. Can regulators damage profitability? Resource risk. Can access to critical inputs be disrupted? Reputational risk. Can political issues damage the brand? Next up we have analyzing the supply chains. Is there a single source supplier? Is production concentrated in one country? Is there dependence on a geopolitical rival? Supply chains are kind of niche, so I would charge more if you're going to be analyzing supply chains. I also happen to have a video on this channel for basic terms and concepts for logistics. I would highly recommend checking it out if you are interested in analyzing supply chains. Next up we have scenarios. You want to produce as many scenarios as you can so you are not blindsided when it comes to political risk. You want to create a base case. This is the most likely outcome. Upside case is how the political environment improves. Downside case is how the political environment deteriorates. And extreme case, the low probability scenario with the highest impact. Next up, you're going to want to estimate the impact of political risks. And you will want to focus on revenue impact, cost impact, supply chain disruption, capital expenditure requirements, and probability. And you will always want to keep asking this question in the back of your mind. What does this mean financially? Because this is what your client is going to want to know. What does this mean financially? Next up, we have key indicators. You are going to want to assign a key indicator for each political risk. And these can be personal. The whole point of a key indicator is for early warning signs. This is what you are going to want to use them for. And last, we have executive assessment. You are going to want to write an executive summary that includes the top 3 risks, the risk rating, and recommended actions. You're going to want to include a country risk assessment, a supply chain assessment, which again, I would charge more for, scenario analysis, monitoring indicators, and recommendations. And I would make this short and to the point, because nobody wants to read 100 pages. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day or night.